everybody, and welcome to the post-game report. I'm Alex Miller, sports writer for the Battalion. The Aggies had a very dominating win today over the PVAMU Panthers, 67-0, so let's recap the action. Once again, the Aggies, they had an impressive win over the PVAMU Panthers. Did not let this game become any sort of trap game, as we've seen with some of these non-conference opponents. And that's a big momentum swing as the Aggies are about to head into a gauntlet of conference play. So let's dig into more action. Trevor Knight, once again, people wondering, can he improve in week 2? Trevor, some people may say he had a rough game. He overthrew a handful of passes. I think Trevor played very well for the 2.5 quarters that he saw action. He hit his backs early when Prairie View was applying pressure out the gate. Trevor finished the day 21-37 for 344 yards, 3 touchdowns in the air. On the ground, he ran the ball 7 times for 78 yards and 1 long touchdown. Speedy Noil returned after his 2-game suspension last year in the bowl game and last week against UCLA. He was targeted downfield on the first play of the game. Was not a completed pass, but it was pass interference. Overall, Speedy finished with 4 receptions for 25 yards, and he had 1 touchdown. Even though it wasn't flashy, it was still great to see number 2 get back in the end zone. Overall, the A&M offense was insane. It was kind of a slow start, but at the end of the day, the Aggies had 672 total yards of offense, 395 through the air, 277 on the ground. But also, 13 different receivers caught passes. That is quite an impressive stat, given that Prairie View only completed 14 total passes as a team. On the defensive side, the secondary was stellar yet again. Justin Evans kept up what he did last week and had another amazing performance on the field today. 5 tackles overall, 4 solo, and he had 2 pass breakups. Justin Evans making moves early on this season. Another player that was very impressive today was linebacker Sean Washington. Sean had 5 pass breakups from the second level, and 2 of them were almost interceptions. In all, the Aggie secondary had 11 total pass breakups and held Prairie View to just 14 of 44 passing overall for 173 yards and had 1 interception on the day. The defense as a whole, they had a very great day. They held Prairie View scoreless. That was the second shutout the Aggies have had in 5 games. And if you may know, the Aggies before last season had been about a 10-year drought before shutting out Vanderbilt last season. So it's great to see the A&M defense being dominant once again. The Panthers had only 205 total yards of offense, and on the ground they ran the ball 28 times and only gained 32 yards. That's 1.1 yards per carry. Once again, another great day here at Kyle Field. The Aggies win 67-0. Big momentum going into next week. Conference play starting up. Tough road match lies ahead against the Auburn Tigers on the Plains. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m. Central Time next Saturday at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Be sure to catch the Aggies in action next week. Once again, thanks for joining us on our post-game report from the Battalion Sports. I'm Alex Miller. Thanks and gig 'em.